Every single time you click onto the YouTube homepage, what's the first thing you see? The recommended suggested videos on the homepage, right? Now what's to the left of this page? The trending page tab. For new people who have just started watching videos here on YouTube and don't know what the point of the trending page is, well, it's really simple. The point is YouTube picks the top new videos that have been released in a short period of time, and in that short period of time, the viewer count grows massive. Like I said, it's really simple, right? But in reality, it seems that the point of this page is more money driven than people initially thought, because the page is full of advertiser friendly videos that appeal to these big business companies that worry about their reputation being perceived in a negative light because their ads appear on an edgy video. In YouTube search for money, they have made the trender page not feel as important as YouTube wants it to, and that is because all the content that is on the page is made up of advertiser-friendly videos ranging anywhere from makeup channels to celebrity talk shows. These makeup channels that are on here are practically all the same video because they all follow the same video format. But what the female YouTubers probably say makes them stand out from one another is whilst they are still reviewing makeup, they are reviewing different shades of makeup, but in the end, they always turn out looking the same at the end of the video anyway. The same point can be made for unboxing videos too. As I say, look how many videos stand out from one another, because yesterday I unboxed a laptop, but today I unboxed a computer. These talk shows pay YouTube to get onto the trending page as a way to try to get more views, and it could also be a ploy to make it seem as if they are still popular. Most of these videos on the trending page are generic, and you can see that for yourself by scrolling from the top to the bottom of the page. The trending page is split up into different categories, with the big three mainly being sports, funny clips and animals. These big three categories are very advertiser and consumer friendly. The people who watch these videos probably don't watch any edgy content that is uploaded here on YouTube. After the so-called big three categories are passed aside, then the next categories change and go to the mainstream media side of things, with the likes of movie trailers, music, late night celebrity talk show gossip. All this content is probably paid for by these TV networks so that they can capitalize on the amount of viewership YouTube gets monthly. This could also be because more people are switching from TV to YouTube now. I'm sure that TV will never die, but with the likes of Netflix, Amazon, Twitch, YouTube, and any other kind of streaming websites, less people will pay for cable. And with the prices being as high as they are, such as Sky Movies, then why wouldn't you pay less money to a Netflix, for example? Obviously there's big business companies that pay for their technology to appear on the trending page. You can see that with their tech in the brand new tech category. But it's probably not only just tech companies that do this, because game companies do this too, with them paying YouTubers to play their game in order to try to capitalize on their viewership who watch. And they pay marketing companies to put their game in these ads on the different online platforms. Lastly, near the bottom of the page, there are two categories hidden away that are titled different, with one of them being called Stories That Will Restore Your Faith in Humanity, and the other one being called #YouTubeBlack. Now why is there a category for black YouTubers? I mean, it really shouldn't matter about the colour of a person's skin, right? And if you want a category showing all the black YouTubers, then at least have a category for other races as well. The other category that includes all the stories is there for you to feel good about yourself, and this is what YouTube wants from you. They want you to feel good about one video so that you feel like you have to keep watching the videos in the playlist. Whilst you are in a happy mood, it's difficult for you to grasp what is happening, which is YouTube is playing with your emotions so that you are unaware of how much content you actually consumed and how much ads were played alongside this content. Most of these categories are almost always full of female content, whether it be in vlog and beauty or music covers, which again is all advertiser friendly. We never see any kind of controversial video ending up onto the YouTube trending page. It seems as if the trending page is catering more towards the women community, with women having way more videos ending up on the page, and they even have their own categories, with them being leading women and look good, feel good. Again, YouTube, if you're going to have a leading women category, then at least have a leading men's category as well. Where's the equality YouTube? These big time vlogging and beauty channels may ask people who work within the YouTube offices to enable them a spot on the trending page, but this is just my speculation. However, isn't it a coincidence that the same YouTubers appear on the trending page time and time again? Most of these videos that appear on the trending page don't pass 1 million views, and in some cases, these videos don't even pass 100k views. But since they are advertiser-friendly videos, YouTube just puts them on there anyway. It looks as if YouTube doesn't want any kind of controversial content ending up onto the page, and if you make any kind of controversial content or have any opinion, you are punished here on YouTube. This could be taken as fact, as there is little to no big YouTubers who make edgy content ending up onto the trending page, even though the high amount of traffic they get on their videos in a short amount of time should enable them to get onto the trending page. Now, we all know that the trending page is nothing more than a money scheme to entice big companies to put ads onto the platform, and there's nothing wrong with that. But YouTube should have a page for up-and-coming YouTubers who may not be advertiser friendly, but offer much better content than these channels that just copy and paste each other's videos time and time again. Lastly, one final thing, YouTube don't call this page the trending page, but most of these videos don't even surpass 1 million views.